for more than 3 decades with professionalism, compassion, and commitment. In addition to his full-time role with the Army Corps of Engineers, Kevin's deep knowledge of Oglesby and the surrounding areas has been an incredible asset to our operations. He continually advances his EMS education to ensure the highest quality of care for those in need. Outside of work, Kevin, along with his wife Kimbra and daughter Kelly, are proud supporters and volunteers for the Special Olympics, further reflecting his heart for service both on and off duty. Please join us in thanking Kevin for his years of dedication and for making Oglesby a safer, stronger community.
Commissioner McCurry.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Chief Marcus and Dan from the street department for working together for the closing out of the drive bridge for the turkey trot. Good job, guys. Appreciate it. Leaf pickup will be extended for another week. Please have your leaves out on the berm so you guys can pick it up. Okay? The wastewater treatment plant is going good. It's on schedule. Drive bridge looks like it's getting completed. That's basically all I have.
Thank you. Commissioner Baldridge.
Just want to tell everyone to make sure they keep their calendars open for the event. We're looking forward to the Christmas parade. We are looking close and all that.
Thank you. Ms. Welch, Mayor's report. One, I'd like to thank Austin for chairing the meeting last week. Unfortunately, I was going away on business, so I really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Second thing is, a couple things. I think for IDRD, I mentioned earlier this summer that IDRD was recognized as a storm-ready public safety answering point. There's only like 34 of them on 9,000 sites across the world that have achieved that. Reason I'm bringing that up again is one of the key personnel that put that together was Brandon Middlegus. He is Illinois Valley Regional Dispatcher's Executive Director. And just recently, he was named as the Association of Public Safety Communications Director of the Year. So huge congratulations for that. I'm proud that we are a member of IDRD and have great people to do great things. Number 3, the turkey trot this year, the bridge itself is going to be closed for traffic from 8 till noon because there's only one lane available for the runners. So just keep that in mind. We'll probably make sure we get that on the city's website early, so that way, I know it's Thanksgiving, so people will know to take the long way around. Unfortunately, but again, we only got one lane of traffic, so if the runners finish early, I'm sure that we'll open it up even sooner. And the last thing I have is Santa's Magic Mailbox is officially open until December 17th. So for all those out there, if you want to get your letters in to the mailbox, that'll give us time to get up to the North Pole Naughty and Nice department. So that we get a letter back. That is all I have. Number 13, executive session for the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, 5 ILCS 120/2C1, and the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired, 5 ILCS 120/2C5, and collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or the representatives for deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, 5 ILCS 120/2C2. Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
I move that we enter closed session for the per the aforementioned discussion.
Roll call, please.
Baldridge.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
McDermott.
Aye.
Moyle.
Aye.
Kern.
Aye. And there is no planned action after executive session. So thank you much, everybody.
Does that mean there's no public comment?
Yeah, but
Oh, it's not at the end?
We have 2 of them. We have one for agenda items early in the meeting, and then at the end of the meeting, we have another.
Oh, okay. That's a bummer.
You missed my commissioner report though. I did give you some things for obviously your feedback on our postings. And actually, all that stuff over there has been moved around been updated, so you can take a look at it.
Oh, good, I was rushing in here, so I didn't even look.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry if you missed your opportunity. I apologize about that.
How you
So,
doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, thank you again, as
Shake your
Austin.
hand, introduce myself.
So I'm not
too.
sure when you walked in, but Austin did make a mention that we've updated a lot of things on the board. So I do appreciate you pointing those things out.
Excellent, you know, we really gotta update certain behaviors.
Understood?
I'll be
Understood.
back next time, I guess.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Oh, that was gonna be my question. So, are you planning on staying for the closed session? You can. But my only thing is typically what we do, just to cover this, that room isn't, there's some soundproofing, but it's not totally soundproof, is we'll play like music to like, kind of drown out whatever noise you can hear from that room. But I don't want a South County situation where I play copyrighted music.
He did that intentionally.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do it intentionally, so, I don't want to, I just wanted to know if you're staying in the closed session. I can find some like copyright-free music and play that if I need to.
Do your thing, I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll try and find copyright-free music.
Well, I appreciate it.
I want to apologize to you. I did not treat you appropriately, and it's not the way that I want to show myself or the city. It was a mistake and one that I hope to learn from, so I apologize.
I appreciate that, and I hope you truly mean it, because I did not deserve any bit of that. And I expected better. Absolutely. What can I do? Hold on, I gotta mute this. And muted it. They're having an executive session in that room there. It's actually kind of cool if it's open when we get done, then I'll show you it. Want to? Well, we showed up late. I realized on the way here that I was going to be cutting it close because it seemed like everything was moving fast. But we did see Jennifer. Apparently she decided to apologize while I was live streaming it instead of any other point, but at least she apologized. Oh, he's breathing. Huh? Did you hear him up here telling me how he was going to be playing the music? And he was going to kind of drone out the sounds from in there. You want to come look over? I want to see what they change. Well, anyway. We're just looking at it. Oh, compliance corner. We got the, it's not the best of my live stream right here. Got the recent board agendas. There's our organizational chart. So now it's not my favorite one, but at least I have one. So I'm gonna give them that. This is for the essential office holder information.
Yeah. I mean, that's hard getting into something.
Essential employee information.
I actually did it, but no,
I'll try before I leave to take a regular video of this. Otherwise, I'll have to come back. I do have to come back later in December anyway, but that'll be a while. So there's a FOIA information on how to obtain your information you're looking for. That's great. None of this was up here, if you guys remember. Here's the appropriations. I want to say this was up here. there's the office locations. They are in compliance with that. I don't have my check sheet or my binder at all. Actually, I was giving a family member a ride to a doctor's appointment earlier and forgot it in the back of their vehicle. Work-related injuries, we got any? No, it does not look like it. Here's a police department eligibility list. So they do have some things to still work on, but it's a big improvement. So we got the organizational chart, FOIA info. We do have the office holder info and the City of Oglesby office locations. So I believe we got 3 of them. I believe unless I can't count. This is EPA stuff. I'm pretty disappointed I didn't get to say what I wanted to say. I actually rushed to get it typed up when I had time earlier. But at least I caught Jennifer on my camera. That's good. Apologizing. Slightly, I didn't catch the beginning. But hopefully you could hear it. Public press, she was sitting in that last seat over there. She's in the meeting room right now for their executive session. So we'll see. She did come up and apologize for her behavior. I already know what that was, unfortunately. At least she did that, though. I'll give her that. But nonetheless, I still have what I need to say. And I have had people from this area reach out afterwards with a few concerns about how they themselves were spoken to. Not surprised. I gotta be more cautious because I do have a little nugget with me tonight. Typically, I don't think I've ever spoken at a meeting with one of my kids. What's disappointing is she was very excited to come. So I was bummed out. I can't believe I missed it. It was actually short. I didn't take up my whole public comment time. So we're going to wait for the session to be over. They said that they have nothing else planned after. But they did say that, I must not have heard it. I did turn the meeting on somewhat when, I didn't catch it on video either, but the mayor and Austin Cullinan both came up to me. So, be watching for that. Okay, let me take it. All right. Hang on, guys.
off the cuff because we didn't get a lot of them in recently, so. I don't wanna miss about it either.
I do appreciate that Austin tried to make sure he didn't play copyrighted music. That was nice of him. I'll take it off the stand for a bit and chit chat with you guys. You want to sit on mine? I don't know. So either I will wait until 2 weeks to give my speech, or I'll go about it a different way. I'm not exactly sure right now. I gotta figure it out. See, somebody was asking if it was an old bank. Public press, I believe they're not rolling right now. I don't know. I had turned the stream on right before I got here, but unfortunately we just didn't have the time to get here. I was pretty disappointed though in it. I was also wondering, I could see, I never checked out the section of the layout to know if my camera could grab it. It could. I found out. So they're in the executive session for the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. I hope that's for who I think it's for. I don't know. I wasn't here to find out. Anywho, really disappointed. I've never missed a public comment before. But I'm going to linger around until I ask my little buddy with me what they wanted to do. And this was the decision, so. That person is over there drawing. I believe I checked this last time, didn't I? That's up to date. I think I went down there one time. I don't remember what was down there though. See, right there is where she was talking to that guy and was so sweet and kind and used a physical touch as a send-off, which was interesting. I believe I don't remember if I deleted that or not, but I believe I put that in my speech that I've never worked anywhere where you're allowed to be doing that. I don't think this is current. Oh wait, up here's the current one. Minimum wage is $15 an hour. In fact, their EMS workers only make $2 more an hour, more than minimum wage. The majority of them. I think there was a few that made more. Are you sure you want to stay? Okay. They're having their own little meeting that's not able to be heard by us. So they go in there. And that's why he told us that. I don't remember. I went down there before. I'll go down there. It'll kick me off of this. Because of signal issues. I just love how I didn't get an apology till I show up here. And my camera was facing a whole different way. Add a Q&A sticker. Good girl. I don't really know how to do that. I haven't went live in forever. I have not given a public comment since like March, maybe. It's been a while. Hey, Brandon, Brian. Guess I could say hi. Sorry, guys. Hey, Greg, Joko. While we're here, I suggest each of you, I actually tried to share it earlier and could not from my phone, so when I get home, I'm going to try and do it from the computer, because I don't know what the deal is, but Illinois Tyrant News has a pretty important post up. It's near and dear to his heart. Well, now it's Illinois Tyrant News and Accountability, is what it is. Regards his dad. I don't know if, Brian, if you're still here, if you could put Illinois Tyrant News and Accountability in the comments. I am so bummed out. Like, I hurried to get that done, because I was like, we got family business this week, so I was like, I really didn't want to do it, but I also didn't want to wait till December to say what I have to say. So, I'll either A, wait and add to it, which I have about a minute left. I have about a minute of room, and you guys know I like to take up the entire time normally. But was I calling for her resignation for Jennifer Spratt? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I was calling for them to take action if she does not. Trust me, she ain't gonna, but I called for it. If you're wondering where they got the name, that's right. Forgot you're here in Illinois. Oh yeah, where were you by? I forget. I think it was south of me, right? We're up in LaSalle County. I know, Flash, I haven't. I thought I was kind of disappointed. I really didn't want to, like, after like my 6-month little break, I really didn't want the first one to end up how it did. Actually, it happened right over there, past those guys. Customer service counter. But we have, I believe, 3 of the documents that are supposed to be displayed up in a week. I did tell them I'd be back in 30 days to check, so I will hold true to that. I did put in a rather kind of a contradicting FOIA request today, because I asked for copies of all those records in Section 4, which is under our Freedom of Information Act. So I put that in late last night, so she probably got it today. I also put in a FOIA for all of her emails to and from her account, I believe over like a week span, since the day I came there through this past Friday. Right there is the chief of police, Margis. If you guys remember, Doug, shoot, can't think of, Hayes. I was trying to call him somebody else's name that I knew it wasn't it, but he was a former chief. He's the one that showed us all those cool little things in his office with his little glowy hat from, I don't know, one of the wars. Yeah, you're north, I think. No, south of me. Yeah, I'm north of you about an hour, dude. A little over. We're kind of by Starved Rock. Well, we're taking a while to discuss things, honey. I'm hoping it's about Jennifer and her behavior. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. You know how to do it? Turn it left. Turn it towards me. Yeah. There you go. And somebody I spoke with this week told me how, that they should have warned her that I may come in, because obviously I trot around, and that they didn't think of it. But really, what I would prefer is her not get a warning and act right. You got it on there? My help is working for me. Yeah, please don't forget. Amen, Brian. No. Say your other name, I could not agree more. Especially after 2 months, I think that behavior was ridiculous. I'll do it. Not only ridiculous, it was just completely out of line, like, and strange. And that was kind of the, obviously I want them to have what they need to have, but I think the mistreatment was more of my focus, and I'm never gonna make it fall. So we'll see. They're right inside that door over there. What'd you drop?
She doesn't like being surrounded by busy roads.
Yeah.
They're all
Oh,
yeah.
I need to take it. I have take it off. So, and other good news, if you guys saw my short, I haven't released the video. Mainly it was me just doing my check, and actually they had the binder in LaSalle because of my prior visit with Brent, their FOIA officer, but the binder also wasn't prominently displayed. If you see on the board over there, that would be prominently displayed. They don't have it all up, but it's a start. But yeah, I was flipping through that forever. It took like 20 minutes. It was obnoxious. It was after I left here. And anyway, Smajinsky thought that since he's public works and doesn't have like the police cell phone anymore, that I could not FOIA request it. But I did get my response today. He was indeed recording. They did not show me the part where he was wielding it prior to that part, so I think I'm gonna wait. I'm going to be putting in for the lobby cameras because I'm investigating something with that. I don't want to say too much. I'm trying to keep my buddy off camera. So there's one of them. But LaSalle's are kind of funny how they have them, but they work. They should have caught what I'm looking for. Public press, I'm aware of that current situation. But you know what's unfortunate is most... Good helping. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we'll see when I get back with... I was just curious to see some of the emails and responses, because I did get notified that she was getting calls to her personal cell phone. But I did let them know that actually somebody was able to obtain my phone at one point, and also family members at one point. In fact, if you guys remember when Tara Hyde, that crazy dispatcher that threatened to do bad things, that's when that saga was going on. That was wild. Are you sure you want to stay? Okay. Oh, we're having chit chats, honey. The zoning map was what she attempted to point out to me, saying it's right here, prominently displayed, which is like, I don't know, 15 feet away maybe from right here, which was even further from way over there where I was. But that's what she tried to tell me was the functional subdivisions. But if she quit cutting me off and would just listen, and she would know what somebody, and actually she didn't even have to listen if she read what I gave her, which literally spelled out for her, like, officially what was required, then it would have been fine. I want to move around, so that's why I'm doing it that way. No, I don't want you involved in that. I'd like to probably. What was it? Oh no. We had a mishap here. Here, let me see it. I can probably get it. I can't remember if this one's my new one or the old one I had. They look the same. Time out. I'm getting in a fight with this little camera thing. I can't get it. Alright, I give up for now. Yeah, you know what it was, Birdie, was we know what you are. I'm like, oh, you're speaking for everyone. You probably should, since I live 5 minutes away. Still couldn't make it to public comment on time, but very disappointed in that. I had to kind of talk myself into coming. Actually, my sidekick had to talk me into coming too, because I was really on the edge. I was like, eh. All right, something's wrong with this thing. Never mind. That popped off easier than it should have. Get it, girl? Just don't go by that doorway, okay? Well, they're taking forever. I'd say, I don't know, when they go in there, maybe 7, 8 minutes into it. Hey, yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, well, I'm happy though that I was told that they would start putting all that up there. Nonetheless, it's funny that the trolls do sit there and keep saying, oh, mirror, how they're doing away with that. Right now, it's been required for like, don't quote me, I believe it's 40 years. Or close to it. Roughly 40 years. Longer than I've been on this earth. Brian, we came to the city council meeting in Oglesby where Jennifer Spratt, that's where she sits, where she works, where she was supposed to, well, she was here. Apparently, I missed public comment. I got here like, I don't know, 8 or 9 minutes into the meeting. So that was like the shortest meeting I've ever heard of. And they must have done the public comment in the time between I was getting out of the car and coming inside. So I'm about tired of waiting, but thank you, Brian, MVP.
Where you at? You wanna do a meeting and then do the 14th?
Ooh, girl. Hey, Wingspan. Good to see you here. I hope you had a really good birthday. Public press, I like how you covered everyone in that comment. Yeah, I didn't know how live streaming would go here. Obviously, you never know until you get there, you've been there. But it's held up pretty well. Has it buffered at all? With the sprawling excitement. I do want to bring up to them that it's very hard to hear, particularly from your phone. I haven't checked on the TV or on the computer, but it's very hard to hear when they are speaking up there. It's similar to LaSalle's issues. It's probably because they don't speak directly into the mic. Oh, perfect. No. We're in Oglesby. Daddy ILO. I'm not sure what you mean, Bill of Rights. Brian, they had like apparently the quickest meeting ever, ending in like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. I'll have to check to tell you the real time. But like straight up like 10 minutes or so. And they are currently in this room here for executive session. And I read this stuff before, but it's for the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. So yeah. I hope it's the employee I thought of, but if it is, I'm still going to be pretty disappointed that I didn't get to have my, I mean, I have redressed over the past week, but not my official, like, public comment redress, which is very specific, because I held my tongue as much as possible that day. It's in my pocket. I'm going to try. Hold it down and do it. Actually, if you put it on the back of that chair and hook it up and then try to do it, it might help you. Why would they speak into the mic? It's not like That's a great point, Joe. That's true. I've had to remind them so many times at like with sales meetings. Yeah, Illinois is a mess. I get to leave for a few days here very soon. So, unfortunately, under not good terms, but actually all my birth siblings get together and have a few days together, which has literally never happened in my entire life. Never. Well, aside from like before I could remember when I was very young, like little toddler. So I went into foster care at about 2 years old. Although me and Jacob got to stick it out for the long haul. Good work. I knew you could do it. My sidekick here is Miss Fix-It. She fixes everything. She's an excellent finder. Yeah, see, right about there is where that guy was. Oh, thank you. I knew you could do it. Don't lift it? Yeah. Is that how it happened?
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid to put it on there.
Do it.
It's possibly fixed. Stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, that guy had to be an employee because there's their keypad. I was outside the Depew Police Department one time doing my thing, and right at the back door there is a bottle of, I believe it was Modelo, right next to the back door. And it was like in pristine condition. It wasn't like somebody came from the bar down the street doing, like, it was right next to the back door. I was like, man, I think somebody rushed and threw it out the door there. Well, they set it out. It was literally sitting up. But, oh, I must be getting ready for the Christmas. Look. Maybe it'll be holly jolly. Somebody needs it. This is getting boring, but sorry guys, my sidekick did want to stay, so we went ahead and stayed. I'm so disappointed that it ended up the way it did. Oh, that was my point earlier. I got distracted and started talking about other things. There's a turkey trot. On Thanksgiving. But, yeah, that was my point, is they're like, the trolls are like, oh, it's gonna be all online, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, I hate to tell you, either which way, it's almost never online the right way either. So if something changes in between when January hits, if things end the way we think they may end. Oh, that is my extra one. I got my extra one at Goodwill. It still has a sticker on it. That's how, because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's the same as my other one. So I got it. Apparently I forgot that there's still the sticker on the bottom. What did I pay for it? Oh, $2. Great investment. Caveman, I don't see that anybody did. Looking through here. I didn't see anything from him. I'm scrolling. There is no public candy. I would have been on, well, I have gum in my mouth, but it's kind of one of my little rituals before I speak. I always have gum in my mouth. What's that? I am taking it.
No, come on.
No, I'm scared it'll fall out of it. I want to make sure it's secure. This is very boring. I don't know for sure, Jeff. I missed the beginning of the meeting. They said that they brought up how I got them working on being compliant and such after my visit, but I have to go and rewatch it. I only had a little bit of it on and I was like rushing here. I was trying to like time it. Time for me to... Thank you, Brian. Drive safe. I really hope so, though, Jeff. Formally, I did not, but I have, well, technically I did, and in writing, but it's not like a formal, how do I say it? I didn't write it all out. Yet. Actually, in fact, what I was planning to do tonight was going to be a big, portion of that. Leaving that as the record, but we'll see.
You can look at your phone.
So, but yeah, right away, the Commissioner Cullinan apologized for that behavior, recognized that it was unacceptable. I heard she got an earful from a lot of people and has been apologizing. As she should. As she should. But she waited till I showed up here with a camera to say anything to me. Although she had literally emailed me the other day. And I didn't put my last name. Obviously, everybody around here knows it. I didn't put my last name on my FOIA. Although she addressed me as such in my email. She was supposed to not do that. Take back my last statement. We are not Republicans. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I don't identify as any political party, really. But I do vote. Always vote. You should too. I suppose unless they have taken your ability to do that. They're taking forever. I know. Well, you know what was concerning the most is that this was 2 months in. 2 months into her job. Literally, like, not even almost 3 months. Like, literally, she had just started, like, I don't know, within the week or so. So, we'll see. YouTube tried to hide that comment, public press. When you give it, I don't know, I'm not entertaining that right now. That's a whole different story. Do you just want to go or you want to wait for him? Okay. I keep checking with her. What is your location? Are you surrounded? Corey? No. The only person in this physical room where I'm at right now, they're all in that room for closed session. Yeah. But that's why I was confused when he came up asking if I wanted. I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh yeah, duh, the other room. I was really confused, but yeah, only these two guys are in here now. The police chief and whoever the other dude was in here a little bit ago. So no, I'm not surrounded. Actually, here comes somebody. Some guy. I still don't know who the person was, the man that was there, where Jennifer was being all sweetie. So, we'll see. I will go back when I have time tonight, when I get settled down at home, and review the beginning of their video. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to hear. Jeff, I have not anytime recently. Actually, literally when I came to Oglesby last Friday was my first time doing any of it in 6 months. Like with a camera. I mean, I've done some weird stuff behind the scenes and such, and obviously like when things come up, but I haven't proactively been out doing it until right now. I respect your courage in standing up for your rights. Thank you for taking a stand. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really didn't want to deal with it. That's why I told them that I planned to write out like my formal actual complaint. But terrible family things happen, so my mind's just been not in that motion. So I didn't really want to come tonight. Corey, Ottawa is like 20 minutes from here. Hold on. My helper doesn't know the details of all that, but they're the ones that kidnapped me back in 2021, right after I first started, after they threatened to slice my throat. The dispatcher recorded them. They set up the camera to watch me, and then she recorded her own self doing that. She like forgot it was there or something. It was so funny. And of course, me and Jacob, we FOIA requested it, wondering what it was there for. And I was shocked when I heard what I heard. It was like 10:30 at night, and I called the sheriff's department. I'm like, yo, like, hey. Yeah, at some point, Jeff. I've actually been wanting to go there. No, it's, it would be east of here. A heart, 2 hearts. That's good. Oh, I can see it right there. What's this part?
I just picked up.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna walk right up here for a second. There's Jennifer's spot. And we have Hillary. She was sent the full video. Like I said, I cut out like 15 minutes just because It was me just asking for stuff. There's Austin. There's the mayor. Patrick Barry. I've met him before. Baldridge. And Greg McDermott. I believe the majority of them have been contacted regarding our behavior. You know, it's one thing, like, if I come in aggressive and with an attitude, but, well, really, I don't know. It's still separate. But, it was just completely uncalled for, no matter, like, which way you spin it. That's why once I realized she was being like that, I was like, well, I'm just gonna let her go. And I was just trying to maintain my composure and let her roll with it. You can even hear, like, in my like full video where, oh, Hello Kitty. That's cute. But in my full video where, like always, I like tell the camera how I was anxious. And what do you know? There she is coming up. What's sad is you can hear me also say how I expected it to go well and whatever, because it always does. Oh, you see an office over there? I think it's an office. Touch that. Oh, there's a mail for the commissioners. They have a commission form of government.
Is that some mayor?
Where? Yep. Yeah, I didn't even see it there.
That's the mayor.
Mm-hmm. How do I don't know how I check that, Wingspan. Is it something I did? Or can other mods do that? Do you know? Let me see. Show. Well, filter, community moderation. No, that's not it. Oh. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe something happened long ago. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm still trying to get used to hide live video. I want to press it, but I'm afraid to lose it and not know how to get it back. Hey, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Although I showed up late today. I'm so disappointed, though. I got it, like, all arranged. I was going to have both my little nuggets arranged for tonight. But one wanted to come with, so I figured we could go for it. I prefer to keep those things separate. Try to. So I don't know how that is built. I don't understand. Message held for review. Hold on. I saw you at the courthouse. My car was visible in the video. I got pulled that night. I haven't been pulled in years. They made sure they got an ID for my wife as the passenger. Are you local, Jeff? I take it? Feel free to send me an email if you want. accountabilityangel@yahoo.com. Oh, it was just a whole wild time, man. And Jennifer's daughter, speaking of LaSalle County stuff, when she got on her little rampage and she's an adult, but on my channel, she was, apparently she thought that, like, nobody on my channel had a clue about the obstruction and stuff like that. I'm like, girlfriend, it was live streamed. Like, it was a whole thing. I got a whole ton of videos on that stuff. Like, I don't know what you're thinking you're doing. I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes. Yeah, is it cool with you? I don't think they're gonna do anything until, they're probably just pretty much gonna leave.
What are we gonna do after?
Hang on, I gotta mute it for a minute. They probably are. I'm getting sick of waiting, and my helper's getting hyper. I don't blame her, that was boring. Why waste time at the DMV? I don't know, I have fun at the DMV ones. I haven't done that in forever. I think my last time might have been Mendota, which, actually, I forget her name right now, but she saved the day. Some lady was trying to tell me something that wasn't accurate, and man, Marcy, I think her name was, she just swooped in. She's like, no, she's fine. I was like, that's right. Yeah, that's what's weird is like, if you know I'm recording it, why would you do that? You know what I mean? I like it. Looks good. I do truly hate to continue waiting though. I'm bored. They've been in there, I don't know, probably roughly 45 minutes, 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't know with Sly what the deal is. Yeah, one man trying, yeah, that's true. Sorry, that was delayed. I feel like Harvey reading them from way before. I am really, I don't know how good I'm gonna get it, but I'm proud of the effort so far. If you notice, they have plenty of wall space to display things in here. And in fact, I forget. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do have plenty of wall space out there too. I don't believe it belongs in the vestibule, but. Oh, my battery's holding up good. I haven't live streamed on this phone yet. Unfortunately, my daughter's birthday party, I had just got a new case, right? And normally I have to order them off Amazon, everything's fine. And then at her birthday party, it drops from like waist level. My other daughter was handing it to me. It drops on the floor, just right on the case. And that thing, I saw lines go across it, and then it just instantly blacked out forever. I was so upset. So upset. I was like, really? Super slow, but hey, I hope it's good news. We'll find out. I feel like they're uneven. I think if we're going to this slant. So, I don't know how I want to handle. Maybe I'll just make my own public comment anyway, on the channel. I don't know. I'm very mad. I was rushing to get her done. I was okay with coming late because I kind of wanted to come as a surprise, but then apparently I underestimated how quick their meetings roll here. Like, what the heck? Or maybe it's just tonight. I mean, I guess I've been to some that are obnoxiously short. Slayer of Nay. So I went back to, because they do live stream their meetings here, right? It's under like, I don't know what it's under, but if you just Google like Oglesby, Illinois City Council meeting, it comes up. And back in, I think it was like September 1st, September 2nd, whatever that Monday was, I watched that video. I watched a few, but you can hear them talking about how they had picked her and how they had like 70 something applicants and interviewed like 10 people, and she was the prize. So, which was wild. I guess sometimes you can be a prize on paper, and when you know you're being watched by, your bosses or somebody, without anything else. I guess that's all about the integrity. Go grab your water. This is schizophrenic. We're cooked. We're cooked for a number of reasons. All right. I don't know who these guys are. I have no idea. Or him. No, let me audit you. No, I see yours. Is that what you mean? Oh, I lie. I see where you had one a little bit ago at the peace sign. Sorry, apparently. Been getting stalked the last few days every time I take my dog for a walk. Yeah, that was wild. This would never pass the bus driver test. Try to explain it to a bus driver. Finley, I'm in Oglesby, Illinois, at the city council meeting. They're having executive session in that room over there. Figured we wait. We'll see. I don't know if it's worth waiting for, but we'll see. In fact, I'm mighty tired tonight. Probably. No, but yeah. So Jennifer, the angry city clerk, she makes almost double what the EMS workers make, which is just crazy with the displays she put on. Putting it to good work. Yeah, probably. I don't know, the commissioners don't make much here. I think they make $300 a month. It kind of has to attach like this, the metal part. To attach it, just put it back on like it was, and then do it right, like this. I'll help you if you need. Oh, no, Lemmy, I didn't even know anything about all that, honestly. I've not been in the loop. Oh, boy. Okay, so Oh, honest man. Sorry to hear that. Jeff, it's accountabilityangel@yahoo.com. There's no space in there. Yep, so when it does that, you need it. Here, hold the top part. So I got the one hand. And you move it to the left to open it up more. And then once it's on, move it to the right to close it up. Did you catch that, Jeff? I had a Jeff J. He was my dean of students and my math teacher at my high school. He was pretty cool. All right, we're holding it out. If Jennifer comes out crying, I wouldn't be mad, I'm telling you. So actually, that's why in the comment of my pinned comment of my main Jennifer video, I did update it where I put all like the city officials' information, whatnot. I did update it and ask that nobody obviously takes like crazy family jabs or any threatening type behavior. So I did hear from someone in the city that there was an issue with that. But I will say, and as I told this person, I said a lot of times somebody says that and claims that, but that's not accurate. It was not threatening at all. You know, I always look into that if there's like any type of accusation of it, to see if there's a record of it. Actually, if you remember, Sal County, they tried to say that terrible, bad stuff Tara said she would do was because I was having people call and threaten to, I think it was like hurt and KILLV many police officers many times or something like that. And I FOIA requested. There was not one record of anything like that. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the most itty bitty line. Like all of it was in like 12-point font or like normal size. Except for that line where they accused me of that. And it was like the itty bittiest wording I'd ever seen in my life. I have it somewhere. I do tend to keep those things, obviously. I hope Westside has a nice life. Lemmy, yeah, I feel for you, man. I feel you there. Sometimes it just takes quite a bit of time, actually, to be honest. It's unfortunate, but true. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. I mean, I know it's the fun is just sprawling in here. There are certain things my speech I just, gosh, I can't talk. I had to scribble out because when I was like practicing, because I was read through it and make sure my timing's on and stuff. Actually, I love that they still have 5 minutes here. But practicing my timing and stuff, I kept tripping up on certain words I put in there, so I just stopped. I stuck them out. I need that. I need to drink it. Thank you. Good work, sweetie. Boy, this is a long executive session. Hopefully it means something good. Waylon, we are waiting for them to come back from executive session. They said that there was nothing planned after. But in the event that we have any great breaking news, hopefully we're here for that. Serious, that's how I feel too. Especially like, because a lot of times at night I'll watch Harvey's. Because he's the only one like on there like to watch. I don't watch Direct B's anymore for a variety of reasons. And he's mean to me. But, and everybody else. But yeah, I just entertain myself in the chat while I'm supporting there. Yeah, so we're waiting. They're having the executive session for the appointment, employment, I can't read, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. So, oh, they tried to silence you there, Lemmy. Hold on, oh, someone else took care of it. I swear, anytime I try to do anything on my channel or someone else's, somebody always gets it first. And they're like, somebody else just handled this. I'm getting very bored. Extremely bored, to be honest with you. But, hopefully, we're getting it done. Excuse me. Let me guess, though. You know, it usually happens. I mean, I've had them threaten to murk me, and still nothing happens. It'll probably be I believe what they did to Tara was a verbal reprimand. Although I don't know how much of one she really got because they blamed me for it all. So. But you can kind of hear him talking in there. You can't really hear what they're saying. You can just hear, like, speaking, like, voices, I guess. Yeah, me too, Flash. Yeah, it's been roughly an hour. We'll see. I want to know all the things, though. Dang it. Unfortunately. Sayers of nay, literally when I asked for the price for like a voluminous request, because obviously it was supposed to be there, but it wasn't there, and I believe it's still not, if I recall. Yeah, it's not. But they're supposed to have like their fees that they charge displayed. Huh? Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Well, for my first time bringing my sidekick to one, unfortunately, not that entertaining. I think, oh wait, maybe she's not there. Somebody was in there working. I am getting sick of going in the same little circle. Julie, here they have not specific. Although somebody had like posted the video to a local chat page for my town, and last night, and I happened to see it eventually, and somehow it was Jennifer's behavior was all my fault. It's really weird. And definitely for Tara's, they completely try to do that. I started a business and I've already funded 3 businesses in the last 4 weeks. Some people leave before success happens, not me, over 250K. Hey, there you go, Lemmy. Look at you go. See? Not everything's down right now. Ooh. My parents used to have one of those little small drivable campers well, we had a regular one after that, but then had like the bed over top. I forget what they call them. But I loved that thing. Loved it so much. We always used to go to the campground. I haven't seen anything from Amagansett in forever. I don't know if that's just me. I thought the same thing of San Joaquin. But really, it just like wasn't sending me them. Even though I like had the bell hit. Yeah, it kind of does, Lenny. Kind of does. It's kind of fun though. Really, this type of stuff just piques my interest to begin with. Somebody told me how they're gonna send an email to Jennifer saying how I can't, without her permission, make money off of her person in my video or whatever. I don't even know. But remember I had that short copy, thought that, and he told me that I'd have to pay him and everything. I'm like, dude, I don't think you're supposed to be trying to do that. I lost it. I know, but what's funny is a lot of them have their own channels and they literally milk their own money off of the backs of our own videos, so it's kind of weird how they say that. Especially that, what was his name? Oh, he had it out for me, Fraud at Wrangler. Although now he's stuffed away somewhere right where he belongs. Yeah, probably are. Are they waiting for you to leave before restarting? Joe, I believe what they kept telling me was, because I was shocked, I was like, why wouldn't public comment? Apparently I must have just missed it in between, like, getting out and coming in. So I had it on, I was listening. It's 7:29 right now, honey. Get paid. I feel like they always kind of do that, even with like, you know, TikTok and all that. I don't watch TikTok, but all those things, they kind of dogged on people, but really it's kind of with the times, you know. Some people are stuck in old ways. I don't really know. I mean, really, it's like, well, is it any worse than working at, say, McDonald's, and then what are we going to berate people for working somewhere that makes people fat or fatter or whatever? I'm getting annoyed. Maybe they're just waiting for me to leave. No, I don't think so, but still. He wasn't kidding though, they really do jam the music. The extra effort was made to not give my camera a problem. They probably just didn't want me barking about it. Maybe that was it. Public press, absolutely, exactly. They can say all they want, but really they're the ones. If anybody's leeching off the back of something, that would be them. Oh. Hi, Jamie. Hi from Oglesby. We are just waiting for him to get out of executive session in there. They don't take way too long. They've taken forever, though. It's been literally like an hour. But it's to do with appointment, employment, discipline, firing. I mean, that's what I'm rooting for. I did not get to give my public comment speech. I was very disappointed. It's another reason I don't like to come to these other random places I haven't been to do those things, because I feel just so out of my element trying to figure out their process and stuff. But did I think that the meeting would be over in like 10 minutes? Nope. That's why I thought it was fine. I had an idiot that owns a bar recording come into Home Depot and where I sell solar power on the weekends and try to get me fired last week. Yes, I work for Freedom Forever Solar. Yeah, you know what? I'd be like that sometimes. They'll try. They'll do a lot of things. I was pretty happy when I got the FOIA response with the former chief of, if you guys remember when he cornered me. Hold on. Yeah, let me see. Time out. Uh-huh. You're doing a good job. Is that in the pocket? Hang on a sec. I'm still watching. Ooh, that's great work, girl. You leave it like that? Which one are you gonna do? Oh yeah? Public press, yeah, unfortunately. Me too. She wants to show you. She made her bag / hat out of a hoodie. Alright, let me go back and read these guys. Jamie, it was a regular council meeting, but now they have. Oh, here. Couldn't hear much. The music played. I don't think they were yelling, honey. I think they were just talking loudly. Yeah, he was right. That doesn't block the sound, but yeah, they're having their executive session in there right now. I love it. It's beautiful. Let's see. Oh yeah. Public press. Well, that is one way of doing things. Absolutely. I do love the name, Lenny. Yes, Clark. Not in there, no. No, I haven't, we've emailed recently. I have not spoken to him on the phone recently. If you're meaning AT. Then again, I just got, like I was whining about, I just got my new phone, so most of my contacts did transfer over, but I think a few of them didn't. These are cool though, look at these. Oh, there's that Dickinson house. I wish I was creative and artistic, but it's just not true. Public press, no, I don't do iPhones. I did try way back when they had like the iPhone 4, and I gave it back. I didn't like it. Was not a fan. Lemmy, I know. Absolutely. I don't even believe that they really think it. I think just saying it. I mean, they can't be that delusional, but maybe they can. What? Uh-huh. That is one way to do it. Kind of like Nana's little bands. That red one. Oh well. Oh, I hear them getting more animated over there. It makes me want to know. I'm wondering if Jennifer thought I would show up or not. I know she really wanted to stay for it, but I think she'd be disappointed when not much goes on after. Public press, I wish I could survive without one. Unfortunately, it's just not in the ballpark. Yeah, hey, Lemmy, any is good, right? Yeah, I try to keep mine as private as I can, just because of retaliatory reasons, but obviously try to anyway. I will when she's done tying a hoodie to a chair. Transfer the trust from yourself to the Savior, just as the moon looks to the sun for light. That was nice. Girl with a camera, hey. For real, I wanna. This waiting is no fun. I almost wish I didn't. You know what? Anytime I don't, that's when fun things happen. I swear. Oh, look, they got their breaker box open. Down there's a dungeon. We could go down there, but I'm afraid it'll kick me off. It's like the time I was at the Grundy County Jail and my brother had to come save me because they thought something bad happened. Can't get through there? Oh, I really didn't think I was doing it. Do our duty here. Yeah, she's always taken one for the team. Always my little helper. One of them. Oh man, they're taking their time. It's almost 8. I might have to lose the waiting game tonight. I don't know. Oh, really, Lemmy? Was that quick or not quick? too bad. I've heard all about their commissioners here seem to have arguments. I haven't got to see that firsthand yet. Public press, yeah, maybe that's a new young version of it. No, that's a fair amount of time. I don't know, honey. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? Well, we're not going to really see much, I know that. I told you when we started waiting. What was going on? That's why I got the music on so I can't hear it. I was kind of thinking that was it, Lemmy. Put your foot down.
I think
Yeah, I think so. I just go. Yeah, Sayers they could be. Or hopefully it was, hopefully they're addressing the issues. I think any 2-month person, well, I can't zoom in that good on the live. 2-month employee, nobody should, but after that short of a time, it's concerning. The audacity is definitely concerning. I'm gonna be so bummed out if they don't come out soon. Well, I can't either, really. Is that? Oh yeah, that's for the 17th. Alright, we're gonna put that back up though, honey. So. Oh, there it is. Public comment on any topic. I thought it was at the very end, but apparently it's before the reports. I swear I read that. I did look it up the other day, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Story of my life. Now I can't put this back in. There we go. Oh no. I think their city clerk needs to read this, the newsletter. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Oh, that's it. I stopped talking about it. They wanted me to give her the grace of just kind of putting it out there that not to be out of line in contacting her. I did that. I did. That's all they're getting. Task people. We'll have to sit. I know, they whine over everything. Why don't you grab your sweater? I think we should go. I think they might be, I don't know, I heard them talking loudly, but I think noise travels in that room. Yeah, that's Sayers of Nay, that's absolutely correct. But yeah, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Like, so, Santa's mailbox opens November 17th. Christmas lighting contest. Watch for details. Is there back? Oh, there is. One. That was Jennifer right there. Oh. Who told me that? Public press, thank you. I had no idea. I must have hit that, but yeah, Jennifer just came out. They were looking for the other woman. Erin, well, she went in. I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm not gonna say much. Oh, that's who that guy was. I knew I recognized him. That's her husband. I believe that's Jennifer's husband. I knew he looked familiar. I saw him on her Facebook. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's him. No, what I'm thinking is they're separately talking. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Obviously, you guys see is exactly what I'm seeing, which is not much. All right, put that down, honey. You're being so good. Jennifer, I believe, went into her office. God. I will say my helper is a little clone of me in all her mannerisms. Completely. I believe that was him that was sitting over here that whole time. He had been sitting, well, I gotta not get my buddy on in that crooked seat. So, wait a minute. Is that him? Maybe it's somebody else, because her husband's not an employee here last I checked. With the exception of maybe he holds a different position in the city, you never know. I gotta look again. Yeah, for as boring it is kind of juicy. Hold on. I was wondering if we make it there, blah, blah, blah. You never know, public press. Well, that was part of my issue, is that when saying goodbye. Come over here, sis. They're about to come out the door. Oh. Ooh, you lucky girl. Did you say thank you? Oh, you really need it this late at night, but I guess we'll go for it since you've been so sweet. Which one you got? I forget what flavor that is. Oh, cream soda. Oh, definitely. Something. Don't know what. Hold on. Let me walk away. Jennifer just came out and handed my daughter some suckers. Guess that's good. I guess it's good. I don't know what to say. Where was my sucker? I don't know why I can't like hit show. Is your banging it out back there? Is that comment showing? I did notice that they have like products for women in their women's bathroom. That is a plus, probably for the employees here. But of course, I always inspect women places, and that is a plus. You don't see that a lot. Shoot, I had to carry a tampon across the stage at a sale meeting just to get trash cans in the bathroom. And obviously, you don't want to be flushing any of that stuff. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, who asked about the public candy? I guess there was some back there. Not so public. You want to go or you want to stay? Yeah, okay. For a little bit, okay? Not much. I think we're going to come out and leave. I think there was a large serving of humble pie served over this past week. Thanks to We the People. Among other things. They have women products in the men's restrooms. That's interesting. You know what is kind of nice about that, though, is sometimes, especially like if you're low income or whatever, somebody could take something home for their sister or their mother. Well, I guess that idea only works if there's not the... Like, I know at one of the local schools around here, they have the ones where you put the quarter in and, you know, like the almost gumball machine idea for, like, tampons and such, but they don't work. I mean, yeah, you can go to the nurse, but... Oh, this is that... what is it? Route... What is that, 71? I'm probably wrong. That bridge that heads towards Utica. Dang it, I'm waiting it out. But if it's much longer, I do have to go get my other little nugget. In a bit here. Hold on, guys. Actually, I gotta... Hold on. Yep, something's certainly going on. Because Jennifer's out. Erin, who was one of the... I believe she's one of the FOIA ladies, too. But like a designee. But she is in there now. She was indeed one of them that was here. I didn't really interact with her. She was indeed one of them that was here the other day. I think I might have interacted with her in the past. I won't date another YouTube personality at this point. I don't blame you at all, Lemmy, not at all. Yeah. And you know, you always find out more about people once stuff starts rolling. But I've had bad luck with people that have never been involved in that type of stuff. Maybe that's not her husband, I don't know. Potentially. I don't know. Actually, okay, I'll say it. I saw some pretty funny videos and photos of him. When I was creeping doing my investigation, I did see some funny stuff. That's all I'm gonna say, and I so badly wanted to like use them as part of my thing, but you know, I don't really like inserting others. That's what I was thinking, but I'm not 100% on like that. But yes, you are on the right track. Especially if I'm missing something. Wait, like literally? At the airport, she canceled the flight, showed up there, and oh, wow. That's wild. That's interesting. She didn't see anything. Here, don't get on my camera. Can't believe I had it muted. Anyway, yeah, I was pretty excited when she came out. I was so sad I had it muted. I mean, all I did was yak like I'm doing. I think there's two somebodies out there. Yeah, it's probably the chief and whoever else. Whoever that other guy was, probably the fire chief or somebody. I don't know, they're set up so different here. They don't like have them up and present in front of everybody like they do with their commissioners. I have learned a little bit though. I did learn to get my ass to these meetings when they first start. Why is she hovering? Oh wait. Yeah, that's wild. I would be interested in going to view that. For the glory, yep, thank you. We're hoping that this is like good news. They've been in executive session for, oh dear goodness, over probably about an hour and a half. Over an hour and a half, I'd say. Half an hour. Getting confused there? Oh, I didn't catch him doing it. I know someone else that does that. I think that guy's out there reading. Oh no. Uh-oh. There's a bad news. I have 20%. I have 20% battery and an unknown amount of time to be here. Lemmy, you know what? I feel the same way about men, so. Guess we're on the same page. I do have one. I just didn't think it was going to take this long. So, ill prepared. Sayer, I cannot swear to it, but I do believe so. Yeah, the only time I don't need a backup battery is when I have it. Really, I wasn't planning to linger around for all this. I just wanted to give my public comment and go, but I foiled that on my own self. What a rookie move. Sayer, yes, I believe so. Justice Jake in the house, hey! Yeah, I've been here forever. As you can see, it's very eventful right now. But oh, whoops. That was suspect number 2. You wanna go? I think I get tired. Well, don't lay down eating your sucker, honey. Let me see. Absolutely, Lemmy. Yep. One of these days I'll learn. So maybe they sent her out to make. Possibly. I don't know about that. I think they're probably speaking to the other woman. Just because she, I believe, her job reports to Jennifer. You know what I mean? Yes, it was nice. I know how to feel about it. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know what to say. Jacob, they have. All right. Well, I already repeated this several times. Yeah, he's on the stream right now. Our littlest friend says hello. Look, he's right on there. He's up there too when you first came in. But so yeah, I showed up late to the city council meeting, which I thought was going to be okay, but apparently it moved very fast. Because I got here like, I don't know, probably 8 minutes in, roughly, shortly after 6, and I spoke for a few minutes, and I found out that, which was another rookie move, I didn't grab the agenda off the wall. But and then I was like, oh, and then they're like, what do you mean it's over? I was like, oh. But anyway, so I missed that. But they are in executive session right now. They've been in there for probably over an hour and a half at least. Jennifer is in here. She actually apologized. Partially caught on camera. But she was in there when she came out. The other girl went in, so I don't know. But I have less than 20%, so they might luck out. Hey, Jim. Nice to see you.
Who's that?
See right there?
Gemma?
Jim. So I went to my city, but I am sure they will arrest me and threaten me. You should really, like, number one, if you're up there during your time, there are egregious things that can and do happen. But, just familiarize yourself with the rules. That's what I would do. At least so you know that much. Possibly, I don't know. That's just who I've dubbed that person at this point. I think so, but I don't know so. Yeah, that is true. I'm good. I'm at right now.
2.
It says I'm good till 9:45. Either way, we're gonna be out of here long before that.
What time is it?
8:07 now, so we're gonna have to go soon. Right, hey. It's like when, what's his name? Joseph Lowry. When he gets in Harvey's chance. That's my favorite. Well, Flash, I don't know that I believe it, but maybe that's just me. Still being a little man. She was lucky though. I'll give her that. I just can't believe somebody would behave that way. Especially if they know I'm recording it. Like, dude. Jim Witch Chief, the one of Sandwich. Yeah, he was a nightmare. I was so excited when he got canned. He deserved every bit of it. That guy was bad. Jim Bianchi, if that's who you mean. I saw that John Eagle just covered that. I watched his cover of it. I was cracking him. Yeah, do you want to? Huh? I'm ready to. I can't really like that. Do you want to? We're having a discussion whether we're staying or going right now. Either way, honey, by about 8:20, we're going to leave anyway, okay? So we got to get home. I would have arranged differently had I known these things. I don't know if they had that posted. I have those papers over there, right? They did have it on the agenda. That is true. So really, that would be my own. I wouldn't have assumed what it was. I still can't, but it'll be my own fault. The sibling group chat's popping. Ready? I haven't yet. You ready? Huh? Okay. For a little bit, okay?
You still want to?
You can. There you go. Okay. Wolverine, quick recap. In this room is we're executive. Sorry, I knew that was coming. Executive session is happening almost for 2 hours now. I missed public comment, so whoops. Did have my speech ready, but apparently I didn't make it here. Oh, look at her using the vacuum. That's Jennifer from my video last week. Or earlier this, whatever it was. So, and I'm thinking they might be discussing that. I don't know. So we'll find out. I know it definitely has something to do with, what did it say? The employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal. Hopefully dismissal. A former video. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm tired. I did drink a tiny bit of coffee before I came here. Maybe I should wish her good luck before I go. Ready? You want me to hold that? You ready to go? Actually, put this on. It's cold up. Oh, is it doing that? Is it better? Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to take off. We don't have... Number one, I don't have a whole lot of battery. I'm okay for a while, but... Unfortunately, it's taking so long that we gotta get home. So we gotta wake up in the morning. So, wait a few. Take off, I guess. Very disappointed. So, recap. They've been in there forever. It's like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago, Jennifer, who's sitting in there, came out, was looking for the other employee, Erin. Erin went in there and Jennifer's remained out the whole time. She's the one that, oh, you gotta watch it. It's like, I don't know, the title's like 2 months on the job and already, whatever. I don't know. It's like, I believe it's my last, like, actual video post. No, it's not. It's my second to last one. Anyway, but, yeah, she was rather disgusting towards me. It was actually nuts. I don't think I've ever had anybody act like that over, FOIA stuff before. I probably have. I'm probably forgetting, but. All right, you ready? All right, you got them? All right, guys, well, unfortunately, that's all we have for tonight. If I get an update, I'll let you know. Thanks for sticking with me. Much appreciated. Executive session is still occurring right now. We'll see how it goes. Oh, sorry, guys. I got mommy duty. We gotta get home. Unfortunately. All right, thanks for sticking with me. I will update you guys soon. Bye.